Aloha Geminis, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of February 2020. Happy Valentine's month, and in honor of Valentine's month, we are going to be doing a little romance reading for you guys today. I will also be sharing with you your theme, kind of that overriding energy for this month. And then I'll be drawing some additional cards from my regular deck to give you a little bit more of the nitty-gritty. And then we'll get a couple cards from the romance deck. And lastly, we will have your animal guide for this particular month. So let's go ahead and rock and roll, shall we? Your theme for this month is the Nine of Earth. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. 9 I read as good, as successful. It's a very lucky number in Feng Shui. It is about reaching new heights. And the other aspect related to this card, so that's just the kind of the 9 energy, but this card in general is about enjoying life, right? So really taking time to enjoy the little things that you love about life, the little luxuries. It's also about making sure that you have some downtime, right? Some time by yourself. There's this energy, the solo energy that's vibrant for you this month. So there can be a lot that comes from you spending time with yourself, right? And for those of you that are self-employed, this also bodes well for you for the month of February. So let's see what else we got going for you guys. So I'm not sure how the lighting is showing up here because my ring light, when I was getting set up, the tripod tipped over and the ring light, the bulb broke. And being as I'm on Hawaii, it's not easy to get those things, and definitely not within any short period of time frame. So I'm making do with some other lights I have, so just bear with me for this particular session. We'll be back with my regular lights next time. All right, so we've got a pretty good balance. We've got some air cards, another earth card, and then a change, or what I like to call a change or shift card. So the 8 of air is coming up. Air cards are about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs, I like to say. And this is a little bit of fear coming in, like you're afraid to take action. Maybe you feel like you are stuck or trapped, and that's always an illusion, right? That is never actually real, because you can shift your circumstances at any point in time. So what they're encouraging you is to tap into your confidence, tap into your self-confidence, and take action, move forward. That's the solution for this, right? When you're in that sort of freeze state, so we often do a fight, a flight, or we freeze. You are kind of in this freeze state energy for this month. So the best thing to do is take action. Just lean in. It doesn't have to be big action. It can be a small thing, but do something, right? And then we've got the 6 of Earth coming in for you. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, as I mentioned before. This particular card brings some balance. And I feel like it's balance related to your finances for sure, but also other areas of your life. So you may get some gifts this month. You may get somebody giving you extra time, extra money. You might be able to pay off some debt. You might get a loan. You know, there's all this sort of energy around sort of moving funds around is kind of what it feels like to me. And this also brings new career opportunities. So, you know, interestingly, I always like to look at the energy of the number as well and how that relates to Feng Shui. So that 8 relates to I'm trying to blank. Sorry about the brain fart there. The 8 relates to abundance in numerology, right? So it relates to abundance in numerology. And that's something that I always think of when this 8 comes up for you. But it's also related to knowledge, wisdom, right? And yeah, so we've got that coming in for you. So let's look at the last card that we have. We have the 3, which is the Empress. 3 is about, in Feng Shui, is about creativity and collaboration, about children, that type of thing. The Empress is Archangel Gabriel, and this is an abundance card. So this is actually really good card, right? Because it's bringing in that lavish abundance. It's encouraging you, pushing you, nudging you to make your dreams a reality, right? Give birth to your dreams is going to be really good. And nurturing yourself and others is going to be important for you this month too. All right, let's see what we got for the romance line of things. So we're just doing a couple cards for this particular deck. Oops, I want one in there. Okay. And then we've got our animal, which I'll show you in a moment. Okay, so we've got the chemistry card coming up. So between you and your partner, there is a lot of chemistry. If you're not in a relationship yet, you can expect this, right? So this is going to be forthcoming for you. This chemistry, this connection, this spark, right? And it's sort of that energy of like when you see the person, you're just like happy, you get excited. There's this, you know, almost, I sometimes think that chemistry is almost like a physical thing, right? Where you feel the energy, right, with that other person. So that's a really fun energy to have for Valentine's month, right? And then we also have the passion card coming in. So what this is really about is for you to be doing what lights you up, for you to be doing those things that you're passionate about, right? Because this makes you more attractive. It's also going to help the relationship if you're doing things that you enjoy, right? You're bringing a high vibe to the relationship. So that passion card is just pushing you to do things that you enjoy, do the things that you're passionate about. Your animal for this month is the seal. The seal is all about imagination. So use your creativity, use your artistic abilities this month. Make sure that you're doing something that's creative. And creativity can be involved in a number of different things, right? It can be involved in, you know, even work, right? Your marketing, that type of thing. I was just doing some writing for my retreat page, right? I'm hosting a retreat in October here on Maui, and I was doing some writing for that. That can be very creative. Cooking, drawing, painting, writing, like all of those different things can be that creativity. But tap into that this month. That's really going to help you. And stay tuned for the next little video that's going to share with you how to love your life. Aloha again, it's Kim Jillian with Finding Your Fiji, and I want to share with you a little bit about how you can love your life. So if you ever have the feeling that you're disconnected, right? Just feeling maybe like you can't focus, like you're scattered, have a little bit of trouble completing things. Maybe you're feeling stuck, like you're in a rut and you just can't seem to shift whatever's happening in your life. Or it can be even a boredom, right? Same thing, day after day in your job, in your life, in your relationships. If you are tired of living sort of this mediocre life or having surface conversations, sort of that idle chit chat, and really feel like you want to make a difference in this lifetime, right? To really matter and to understand why you're even here, right? I would love to help you, and I have a new group program that's beginning in March called Love Your Life. And this is a totally unique program. I've never done anything like this before. It is really pulling together all the tools and the practices and the processes that I use to create my dream life, right? I live here on Maui. For those of you that don't know me, I live on Maui. I moved here almost 3 years ago now from Minnesota, and life is truly magical for me here. And I'd love to help you create a magical life as well. Just to give you kind of a little teaser about some of the things that are going to be included in this 9-month program is there's a whole section on creating connection. So connection, figuring out like Who is your spiritual team of angels and guides? How do you connect with them, right? Seeing angels and feeling energy is something else we're gonna dive into. Getting messages from your spiritual team and also from your home, right? There's another section on letting go. This is really a key aspect to getting in the flow of your life. So we're going to talk about how you can find your flow, right? And what is your dream life, or what I term as your Fiji, right? What is your Fiji for you? Talking about surrender, which can sometimes be a bumpy road, and how do you handle that? Taking actions on faith and building that faith muscle, right? We have a whole section on increasing abundance. So what does it mean? And when you land in paradise, what do you do when you get there, right? Also, what about the fears that come up as you're making your way towards your dream life? And then letting go of attachment to your outcomes, right? Because it sounds kind of funny to have sort of a dream or a purpose and then to let go of it, right? But we've got to do both in order to get in the flow. So this is actually a really cool program because I'm combining both my angel connection, that beautiful guidance that I receive on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and teaching you how to do that. And then also with the feng shui, so creating an environment that energetically supports you in the things that you want to be, do, and have in your life. So we'll actually include an expert feng shui bagua map for your home. So that's something that I'm going to personally do for you as part of this group. So to learn more about what's included in the group, and also to see the possibilities of doing private coaching combined with the group, as well as combining my week-long retreat. Wouldn't that be fun? A month in Maui, right? Maybe I'll have to do that sometime. A week-long retreat in Maui with me is also an option to combine that with the Love Your Life program. So I'd love to chat with you about this. If you have interest, please reach out to me and schedule a virtual coffee chat. I'll put links to that below, as well as links to the Love Your Life coaching options. So much love and aloha.